I think the customer experience is one of the key topics nowadays because and all the companies should be interested in that topic. All the other things from businesses can be copied, but the great customer experience is one of the hardest thing to copy.
Trustmary is the ultimate review tool that showcases positive reviews and collects more of them. All of this can be done automatically. Let me show you how. Create a branded customer satisfaction survey with one click. Use a star rating or NPS survey. Send the survey to your customers by either pasting their email addresses into Trustmary or importing contacts from your CRM or other customer data software.
If you want to give a great customer experience, you need to know that what your customers are waiting for you. It is always valuable to be as near as possible with your clients.
What is NPS?
NPS score is a score which measures the customer satisfaction and the loyalty, and how it's also measuring that what is the willingness to recommend you to other potential clients. The best way to describe the NPS is that it's the most common and most used metrics to measure customer satisfaction and the loyalty, and that's why I think that it's good, because with that you can benchmark yourself with the other businesses and compare, and that's a great thing. And all the companies and all the business owners want to know that how they are doing compared to the other businesses. And because NPS is so famous and it is the most common, you can find even the public NPS scores over the different kind of companies from different industries.
And is there anything else related to the NPS that I should know? There's the how likely are you to recommend? Is that the only thing?
The question is that how likely you are recommending this product or service to your friends or colleague, and that's the standard way to ask it, and you don't need to, and you cannot edit that, and that's the way to ask the NPS. And when you ask it in that way, it can be compared with the other NPS scores. As a company, you need to understand that when you are collecting NPS score and open feedback, you can collect that from the decision makers and also from the triggers and from the events what you are doing with everyone. And it's very important to notice that you cannot, those are different kind of NPS scores. The scores which is measuring the value and recommendation willingness of the decision maker, and the NPS score of someone who has been just in touch with you at some event or something. So we are doing both. We are measuring after all the events we are doing to get all the triggers, contact points, what we are doing with our clients. We are measuring the NPS score, but of course the quarterly and the yearly we are asking that also the open feedback and the NPS from all of our clients, also from the decision makers and the people who have done the contract with us. I have seen many cases where the business owners and the decision makers of the businesses, they are waiting very high NPS score and great open feedback. And many times it has been the first time when they ask a feedback from everyone. And using our tools with reminders and everything, you will get more feedback than when you're using different kind of solutions to just normal survey tools, and they are typically waiting a lot great feedback. And I'm remembering best the cases where they are waiting high NPS score and open feedback, but in the end they will get minus NPS score or very low scores, and the faces of them when we are having a video meeting together, and I'm seeing the faces, and when you start a survey using a Trustmary, you will get the answers after 5 minutes, 3 minutes after doing the first survey. And I start to see the faces of them when they are very bad and they are having red on their face, and they are melting down when they are seeing the results. And emotionally it's very hard for them because they have waited very high scores. And of course, I'm trying to tell them that, okay, that's the honest opinion of your clients now. That's the situation now. And now we know what we need to do. And let's deep down the answers they have given us and check them together. And also read all the great reviews what you are having, because you are having also great customer experience within all the answers. So after reading them, we typically have a short plan what we can do, and even just when you are reading through those answers, you will get without writing anything down, because when you are facing the honest customer voice and the open feedback, you will know what to do next. All the good people know what to do next. They cannot hesitate. Is it the right way? Hesitate that feeling that their clients are not liking them. People want to be liked and loved, and that is also with the customer experience.
So were you able to sell our software to the people who
always. That's the case. When it's very easy to sell our software, because of course they want to do something and we can help them. We can help them with that. And I am also remembering cases where we have been contacted that is it possible to have more Google or Facebook reviews with the Trustmary? And we said yes, and have you tried it? And they said, okay, we have tried it a lot, that we have a lot of great, we are offering great customer experience and we have a lot of happy customers, but they aren't leaving a review for us. And when after trial, we have actually seen that, okay, the customer experience of that company has not been great. And they have a lot of bad customer experiences done, and the feedback is not good. And that's the way also how we have find a way to get more reviews and more testimonials, because after focusing on the bad customer experience, all the companies have started to get also great reviews. Okay, I remember one case where they have done business 60 years. It's a very old company, and they have done business with thousands of customers during the years, but they don't have asked any feedback ever. And we started doing business together, and they started using Trustmary. And before sending the first survey, we had a discussion that, okay, maybe we have happy clients, maybe they are pretty satisfied. We don't know, but we have the feeling, because we have done so long work with those clients, and the processes are well formed when you have done a lot of things. And when sending the survey, we had the CEO of that company and the service manager and the sales director of that company involved, attended to the trial. And we started to see the answers, and they were very surprised. The NPS score started from 90. It was, after 5 minutes, we had couple of 10 answers, and so the NPS was 90, and the open feedback was very great. There's so many great words about the company, and the CEO, the sales director. Their faces were near the cameras, and they were watching all the answers very deeply and reading them, and they were almost yelling that, okay, I know that one, and I remember that one, and we had a meeting with this like 3 hours ago, and they were so happy. And for us, it is always a great moment to see someone to get that open feedback and hear the customer, the true state of customer voice the first time. And that's the also the moment when I'm feeling that we are doing something very important. We are helping them to face the customer voice and the true state of customer voice, and with help of that, they will get a lot of great things in future. There are also external things what they are going to get and external benefits, but also a lot of internal benefits, because all the employees and all the people from that company, after that moment, they started to get the feedback from the clients. They started to show that also in the TV screen in the office, at the office, and when they are doing some factory things, and there are a lot of people who have never heard the customer feedback from the clients, and now they started to get it.
How do we compare to other providers? Like, you can do NPS surveys with Google Forms or with any other tool. So how is Trustmary's solution different?
I think we have taken into account the most common mistake what others are doing. They are offering some NPS templates and open feedback templates, and they are asking the NPS that how would you like to recommend us, but they are not asking the recommendation and the testimonial. They are also the customer reports. We are having that feedback report, that live report. With Trustmary, you can have the rolling NPS score and all the open feedback, a live report that you can use. Voice of the customer is the honest opinion, what they're thinking about you. And that is something what if you are organically waiting to get that, you are not going to get that, because it's always a little bit biased. And so people are leaving 5 times more negative feedback than the positive feedback. So if you are just laying on that and waiting that you are going to get the feedback and the true state of customer voice, you are going to get that. You are not going to get that if you are not doing something proactively. And because it's a psychological thing that what is happening, what we are seeing. So that's why you need to do something proactively to get the true state of customer voice and get the average number and ask feedback for everyone. It's important to face the true state of customer voice for every company, not just the companies who are doing a bad customer experience, but also for the companies who are doing things well. The biggest mistake is that they are waiting that they will get that without doing anything, because they are not going to get it. Maybe some restaurants, some hotels, some hospitality sector, they are getting some social proof, but not the service-oriented traditional companies, which most of the companies are. They are not getting social proof if they are not asking that and doing things proactively. And we have seen that thousands of times that you will get that if you are having happy clients, you are having long history in your market, you are doing things right, you will get a lot of reviews, you will get a lot of testimonials and even video testimonials if you just start to ask things proactively and do things proactively with the modern software. This is also one interesting topic when speaking about fake reviews, because I think that all the businesses in hospitality sector who have done it a lot, they are doing some kind of physical gating. They are offering that QR code or the TripAdvisor or Google page to the clients who are happy. They are seeing that they are happy, and they are even giving some gift cards or some kind of incentives to the people who are leaving the review and so on. So that's funny that the gating is the topic, the digital gating is the topic, but it is not the topic when you are doing that in the physical world. And even with the softwares, when software providers are asking G2 reviews, Capterra reviews, Google reviews, testimonials, and case studies, we know that how to do it. We know that they are even paying $150 to do a case study, to leave a testimonial. And that's something what we are seeing. And for us, we are totally okay with that, but we know that you don't need to do that if you are using modern solutions and you are doing things well. I think that many companies think that they need to do gating, and they think that they need to do incentives, and they need to give gift cards to get testimonials and reviews, but you don't need to do that if you are using a modern solutions in the right way. And that's the one thing what we should talk about more. When you are facing the true state of customer voice, and if you are doing things well, you will get information that you are doing things well. So just keep doing what you are already having, and you will get also a lot of reviews, testimonials, and if you are using that content in your marketing, you will get better results, because the trust of potential clients with you will increase. And based on the studies and the research, the reviews, testimonials, social proof is the most important content what you can give to your potential clients. And if you are doing things badly and the customer experience of your company is bad, it's also important to face the truth and face the true state of customer voice, that you can do things better and learn from that. And it's a iterating process to start collecting feedback, learn from that, get the insight, and then do things better. And it is not just a thing on the table of CEO, it's a thing on the table of everyone at the company.
Ready to leverage your positive reviews to attract more customers?